What's up, everybody? Son of a Bitcoin here, and welcome back to the TCS Network. So, without further ado, jumping right into things, I'd like to make this quick today. If you enjoy the content here, if you support the channel, a free way to do that is to just hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and smash that notification bell, you guys. We put out some good information from time to time. And it's easier that way. The more you do it, the more that helps me with the algorithm and get more of that information out there to viewers like yourself. So, I know I just covered the Bad Fox MC, but they're starting to make some big moves that I think are going to make some big waves in the space. Um, now, the main reason I want to cover them is because they made an announcement recently, last night or this morning, that they're doing two big collabs. A really big week for them. They're going to be collabing with Cardastacks. And Cardastacks is a project that I had also covered previously. A really cool interior metaverse project, and I'm a huge fan of it. I love the team because they're comprised of mostly the Ada Realm team, so I know what they can do. They're great artists. Cold Fusion's a great collab specialist, strategist. Um, the team itself is a great team, so I really support Cardastacks. So when I seen that they made a collab with them, I was really pumped up. But what kind of collab? Okay, so we read into this, Cardastacks has offered us an entire floor in their MetaView tower. We can do whatever we want with it. That's amazing. We couldn't thank them enough. We were thinking of creating a bikers hangout, like a bar. We can have game areas, poker tournaments, motorcycle racing game. Potentially, the possibilities are infinite. We want to hear what you have in mind, what you would like to see, and what they would like them to build inside of that tower. So I'm an OG in Cardastacks. I can't wait for them to release these rooms. Um, I wanted to show you guys their roadmap. Like, what does this mean? Um, so what do they plan to do? They're minting their OG cards. Looks like first, and then they'll mint the other Axis cards. This card system, these NFT cards, are what gives you access into these rooms, these customizable rooms, and having multiple rooms next to each other, or plots, whatever you want to call it, means that you can break down the walls in between, develop 3D stuff inside. They're going to have their own marketplace eventually. They're going to continue to develop partnerships. Um, so you'll be able to allow your NFTs to be displayed on the wall. A drag and drop tool. They have a lot in development. I'm not going to read through the whole white paper because I did recently cover this. So if you want to know more about it, you can go back and check it out. These are what the cards look like. And here's some really cool images of the rooms. Explore, build. They want to make it easy for people to build inside of their 3D space, and customize it easily with their drag and drop feature. They want things to be interactable. They want people to be able to buy, sell, exchange their rooms inside of the building, so that walls between neighboring rooms can be broken down to create larger estates. Social, so they have that social element of it. They aim to build a general and private type of style rooms where you can kind of have your door closed or open. I think a marketplace eventually be integrated inside of the project with residents wallets and the Roam Builder tool and access, which is cool. They residents will be able to set an open door policy so that anyone can walk in, say if you're doing like a business or something, or the opposite, if you're having meetings or anything like that, you'll be able to keep it closed. I really like the concept of this project, how it's like a metaverse, but it's inside of a building. And I think it actually makes it a little bit easier to create. I like the idea about having the cards that let you in. I think it's genius. I think the whole setup's genius, and I'm just really excited because I know this team can pull it off. They're very, very active in the space. They hold Twitter spaces. They're very capable. Um, so the fact that the Bad Fox MC as a whole floor to themselves in here is a big deal to me, at least. And who knows what they're gonna be doing there. And so another big collab that they announced too, at the same exact time, is OG Bears. So OG Bears are a big metaverse project as well. And so I guess they're 100% down for collaboration. Um, let's see. Integrate other projects. They want to start something like mini games with the with the motorcycle element with it, and the Bad Foxes. They see that they could add a mini game in there. So if that's what they're going for with a collab with OG Bears, I'm all for it. I don't know if you guys have ever checked out OG Bears, but they have a really, really cool white paper. It goes really deep. I covered them a while back when they first came out. I personally hold a few bears myself, but the graphics are just amazing. And I just really can't wait till they are like fully operational and stuff. And besides that, now that we're talking about OG Bears, they also announced that they're coming out and they're airdropping these baby bears. Now, the baby bears, you have to have 10 OG bears to be eligible for the airdrop of the baby bear. Um, and they just announced this as well, I believe yesterday. So let's check that out real quick, just while we're on the topic. Sorry, guys, computer's acting up. All right, so here we are. Oh wow, my computer's going pretty slow today, guys. I apologize. So they're gonna be taking a snapshot in the next 15 days. For these baby bears. Um, So you get one baby bear for every 10 bears you hold. One baby bear over a couple. So for each couple, you get, if you have a one baby bear per female polar bear and any other male bear, and then a few baby bears will be reserved for those wallets that have the rarest OG bear NFTs. Salmon trophy is very rare as well. Um, the supply will be very limited based on the criteria. Now, at first, I was like, 10 bears, that's like 1,000 ADA. If you look at the floor, like, that's a pretty big, requirement. But I've seen worse, or no, I shouldn't use that word worse. I've seen, uh, bigger requirements. And I'm excited. I don't own 10 bears, but maybe I will eventually. Maybe I will before 2 weeks is up, and I'll get one of these baby bear drops. So yeah, guys, you get the point. The Bad Fox MC's out here making moves. The OG Bears are out here making moves. Cardastacks has been out here making moves. They have Cold Fusion. He's like the greatest collab specialist of all time. He's out here talking with everybody. We got all types of stuff going on. Oh, okay. This is something to take note of now that I just passed by and seen it. Another great and really big collaboration that I seen today, Unbounded Earth just came out and announced that they're collaborating with or partnering with Intermeta. Guys, I don't know if you guys know who Intermeta is, and I probably, I'm just going to make a whole video on them, maybe tomorrow. Intermeta is a really, really big project, and they're working on interoperability. It's like their biggest piece. And so I was in a Twitter space with Jay Crypto and all of them yesterday, Metaverse Monday, I believe it was. And so Intermeta is pretty much building a wallet that which allows metaverse projects to become interoperable with one another. Their assets to become interoperable with one another. from all blockchains even. So they're not just working with Cardano, they're working with all blockchains. This is kind of an easy way for like somebody to get into NFTs through Intermeta without having to learn about all the different stuff about each blockchain, like Solana and all this stuff. They can use this one wallet and they can get Solana NFTs. They can get all different kinds of NFTs, and they can be displayed, in 3D model versions and everything. I mean, Intermeta is really working on some amazing, amazing, groundbreaking stuff inside of the space. What they're trying to do is kind of say, like, if Unbounded Earth is using Intermeta, if Ada Realms is using Intermeta, if Pavia is using Intermeta, if Cardano Worlds is using Intermeta, all of the assets that are being used inside of these worlds hopefully will be able to be interoperable. Like, I'll be able to take a jetpack with me from Pavia. J Crypto comes out with a jetpack. I mint it. It's usable in Pavia. Well, guess what? I'm going to be able to bring it to, another metaverse. Or say, I don't know how they're going to make it work with voxel style and these other style metaverses. But the idea and concept is there. They're trying to do something that's never been done, and they're getting actually like close. They're getting really close. I have full confidence in them. I mean, these guys are really going for gold. Like, just think about an asset. Like, I'm having voxel assets made for me. If I want to deploy them in Boss Planet, but then I want to use that asset or take it out and deploy in Unbounded Earth, can I do that? Like, is it going to look the same? Think about Isometric World, right? So Isometric World is supposed to be a deployable asset in Pavia and any Cardano metaverse that they're compatible with, right? But some of them are nighttime, some of them are daytime, some of them look all pink. If that's the way it worked when they were deployed, then Pavia would look really strange. If there has to be one setting of whether daytime, nighttime. So these things have to be all interoperable. They all have to be, the files. They all have to have different types of files that they use so that they can be able to be stored on different things. I mean, I'm no dev, but I was listening to these guys talk, and man, they're smart. They know what they're talking about, and they know how to make this work. So the fact that they're collabing with Unbounded Earth makes me excited. I'm a pretty big investor in Unbounded Earth. I own an estate myself, and property in all different seasons. So I'm like just excited to see the first real collab with Intermeta, and I'm glad it came from Unbounded Earth. And I hope that other metaverse projects see that, because they're trying to kind of create a standard, right, for all metaverses, so that we can all be interoperable with each other. If we all use Intermeta, we can all do so much more and cool stuff. I just think it's a really good idea. It's like a connector. I understand the centralized aspect of it, but I'm just really intrigued. So go check out Intermeta, and don't sleep on Unbounded Earth and that new partnership, you guys. There's just so much going on with Intermeta and so much going on with Unbounded Earth. I'm really excited for the upcoming airdrop for Unbounded Earth. I wanted to talk to them more as well about assets, because I have people creating me Vox assets, and I'm not just planning on, going all in on Boss Planet. There's other voxel metaverses that I'm invested in, such as Unbounded Earth. So, yeah. With that being said, you guys, son of a Bitcoin, I'm gonna let you guys go. I usually don't make a video today, but there's just too many partnerships going on, too many movements happening in the space, and I just like to keep you guys informed. So, with that, son of a Bitcoin, I'm out of here. Have a good one. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe, smash that notification bell, you guys. We outie. Peace.